Welcome to Sparked, a journey of soul and spirit. I'm Niccy, medium, soul guider, and your spiritual cheerleader. This podcast is your space to reconnect with the spark within, explore the unseen world, and deepen your trust in your own soul's wisdom. Each episode, I'll walk beside you through stories of spirit, lessons from lived experience, and heart-to-heart guidance to support your path of awakening. Whether you're navigating your gifts, healing your heart, or just curious about the magic of it all, you are so welcome here. Because your soul's journey is a spark that matters, and you don't have to walk it alone. Let's get sparked. Hello. Okay, we have made it to the final episode of our Spiritual Hygiene Series. So we kicked off with grounding, followed by protection, and now we're getting juicy into cleansing. How can cleansing be so juicy? Anyway, so before we dive into all things cleansing, I do want to just speak to you guys on last week's episode, which was protection. Thank you so much for those that have shared when you listen. I love getting the little shares and feedback. It just, it's so joyous to see. But I thought that I would just touch base on some of the editing quality. I do apologize. Yes, your girl edits the podcast as well, and there were a few hiccups. I do apologize. I will blame the tooth, being that I was at the dentist, and then the day after, here I am doing a podcast episode. But I am sure you guys, the ones that are loyal, will come back to these episodes and listen with me, or listen along, journey with me, I shall say. That sounds better. Okay, and another little kind of disclaimer I want to go over with you is that I noticed that I did speak a lot about spirit team, or my spirit team, or our spirit teams in the last episode. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Niccy, I don't have one. I'm at the start of my journey. What are you talking about? And I just want to clarify with you all that you do have a spirit team. Believe it or not, you do have a spirit team. And we'll be exploring spirit teams very soon in a full episode dedicated to them, and how to connect with them, and how they guide you through your life's journey. So keep an ear out. That's coming your way super soon. But for today, though, I want to talk about something that's been a huge part of my journey lately, and that's spiritual cleansing. And that is something in which I do have to actually come back to, because grounding, protection, and cleansing are so vital within our journey. I say it's super important, cleansing is super important to me at the moment, and because I am on school holidays, and yes, I'm a mama through and through, but at times, I guess because I'm not scheduled in a scheduled routine, I do kind of have little times of like, oh, okay, wait a minute, Nick, slow down, remember that cleansing. Okay, so let's kick it off with what spiritual cleansing is all about. What does it mean, you shall say? Cleansing isn't just about having a scrub-a-dub-dub in the shower and just feeling all nice and clean, even though, yes, that is amazing too. And yes, we can introduce spiritual cleansing into the shower, which we will talk about that very, very soon. But spiritual cleansing is the practice of clearing, releasing, or transforming stagnant, heavy, or unwanted energy from your body, mind, spirit, and your surroundings, that all the sticky, icky crap we want to get rid of. It helps you return to your natural state. So you're feeling more aligned when we're feeling more spiritual cleanse. We're feeling open and we are feeling grounded. When we spiritually cleanse, that wasn't an edit. That was me just not being able to actually speak at the moment. When we spiritually cleanse, we're helping ourselves feel lighter and brighter. through our life's journey. It's like wiping the slate clean, not because anything is wrong, but because we deserve clarity. So why do we spiritually cleanse? Because we want to remove energy that doesn't belong to us or no longer serves us. The icky, stagnant things that just get stuck and left behind. We want to release emotional heaviness, stress, or the foggy feeling of feeling stuck. So one of my things is when I know that I'm feeling very out of line with my cleansing, is I literally say I feel stuck in a rut. I feel really foggy. I feel really yucky within my mind. And we want to create space for new intentions, deeper spiritual connections, and fresh energy to flow. You might feel called to want to cleanse after a really difficult conversation or spending time in really heavy environments. So just really big, deep environments that can feel like as if your energy is getting nice and sucked up during a big life transformation, or even like little life transitions as well. It doesn't matter how big or small, and just before starting something new. So of course, like closing that chapter and opening a new one per se. When you're feeling really drained, you're feeling anxious, we spoke about anxiety and anxiousness before, you're feeling scattered or disconnected from yourself, or as part of your regular just spiritual hygiene practice, which I'm going to continuously say, please, please, please follow my 3. Follow the 3 of being able to ground, protect, and cleanse. So just like grounding, just like protecting, something that supports your soul and fits naturally into your life. So there's no wrong way. You're going to fit what cleansing practice is going to work for you, going to work for your routine and what you do day to day. For me, cleansing is like coming home. It really is. It just kind of resets. It's my reset button. A return to my energy, my power, is what helps me hear spirit clearly and feel more like myself. So I'm so much more switched on within the work that I do. But it doesn't just have to be for mediums, it is for everybody. And I walk through the world without absorbing everything around me. So that can easily get happened, especially, when you go to work each day, when you're walking down the street, it all adds up. I like to say it's the shift from meh to ha. So if you want to take anything, just think you don't want to feel meh each day. You want to feel ha. That reset button, baby. That moment when your shoulders drop, your chest opens, and you just feel better. Clearer. So, let's talk about some of the ways that you can cleanse. I'll walk through a few practices and you can feel into which one speaks to you the most, which one you want to try out for your lifestyle, or which one you would just want to adapt to into your lifestyle. So this is the exciting thing about grounding, protecting, and cleansing. You can play around, you can trial and error until you find what is right for you. There is going to, of course, be more. I'm going to go through some that I've done or some that I do still. And, yes, there are more out there. So you are more than welcome to always drop me a line. Let me know which one, you do, or if you already have started that cleansing, practice each day. One of the most ancient and widely used spiritual practices is smudging, or you may have heard it be called smoke cleansing. This practice is used by many Indigenous cultures around the world to shift energy, restore balance, and invite in positive frequencies. So while white sage is most commonly spoken about, you would have heard, white saging, white sage, there are many other sacred herbs that may resonate to you even more. So you may have already heard these, but there is Palo Santo, cedar, sweetgrass, mugwort, rosemary. They always work with what feels aligned to you, and always approach this practice with respect, especially giving its deep culture roots. So even do some research around even each of the herbs, the sacred herbs, and really see if it speaks to you and see if you feel right doing it. But the most important part of this practice is your intention, so your focus. So when one of them does feel right, it's why you are going to be using them. So before lighting anything, just pause for a moment, please, and ask yourself before doing it, what do I want to release? What do I want to invite in? So you might say something like, I release any energy that does not belong to me. I call in love, peace, and light. I always love to say, please also bring me cleansing and purifying energies and sparks. So then hold your bundle or stick at about a 45-degree angle and light it with a little, I've got one of those big ass oven lighters or a match or whatever you've got to light it until it catches and it begins to smolder, and just gently blow it out, blow out the flame. You're not going to actually have it flamed. You're going to just gently, so you can still see the beautiful flickering little orange lights, for the smoke. Start at the top of your head and just slowly guide the smoke around your body, your face, your heart. That's a big one for me, is I always put it around my heart. Shoulders, arms, torso, legs. You're doing the full body scan. Use your free hand or a feather. So I've got a big old nice feather to waft the smoke with intention. Visualize any heavy or stuck energy just dissolving into the air and leaving your field. So I always picture this black smug, smuggy, yucky, clouds just kind of puffing and disappearing away. And you can repeat then also, I am cleansed, I am centered, I am connected to my higher self. When you finish, extinguish the herb in a fireproof dish or sand. I actually always use sand as well. And thank the plant as well. So yes, we're going all hippy dippy, but it's for good reasons. Thank it. You just worked with it. And always keep windows and doors open, so then all that old energy can just fly away. All that black smug clouds can just drift on out. And here's a great one for all those water babies out there. You can easily do it today, this evening, whenever you want to. It is a spiritual cleansing shower. So yes, you can do it in the shower. Water is naturally purifying. I actually feel purified just talking about it. Combine it with intention, your focus, and you've got a powerful ritual, routine that clears not just your body, but your whole field. Before stepping in, again, just pause, take a breath. Maybe place your hand on your heart and ask, what am I ready to release? And affirm, just say, I allow this water to cleanse me of all that no longer serves my highest good. I'm going to repeat that again because I sounded like I stuttered then. I allow this water to cleanse me of all that no longer serves my highest good. So how are you going to enhance your shower just from a normal old scrubbity-dub? Okay, what you could do is you can actually drop a few essential oils before going in. You don't want to be burning your skin. So essential oils like lavender for calm, eucalyptus for clearing, rosemary for protection. Please look at how you can actually add those essential oils in before you do it, or even having a look at your body washes and things with essential oils such as lavender in them. Lavender is my favorite, especially before going to sleep. So even a salt scrub, like a sea salt or Epsom salt, to just exfoliate and release. So herbal bundles like rosemary or eucalyptus just hanging from your shower head, which is a good one. So then the steam activates and swirls and whirls around you. As the water runs over you, imagine it just turning into a white golden light. There's our beautiful white light. Visualize it just washing away those emotions, the cords, the attachments, anything that's just not yours. Let it spiral down that drain. Visualize it spiraling down that drain. Instead of that black smoke, you can think of just black, smudgy, icky, oozy slime. And it's going down the drain and off your body. And you might even then want to say, I am purified and renewed. I call back my energy, cleansed and whole. And you feel lighter even doing it. When you're done, just pat yourself dry gently. So once you finish up in the shower, like you're blessing your body. So you're going to be like patting it dry, and then moisturize with intention and just drink some water just to ground. So take your time. This is something in which you probably don't want the kids knocking on the door while you're doing a nice spiritual cleansing shower. So hopefully this will be when, everyone's away from the bathroom for you, because then you can also, instead of doing a spiritual cleansing shower, you can do a bath. So if you've got that more time, you know that there's not going to be knocks on the door, you can have a beautiful spiritual cleansing bath. Again, water, purifying. So now if you love a good long soak like I do, a cleansing bath can be so much deeper. There's a loving act of care. Oh, I just feel so good talking about it. Again, your intention, your focus before you step in, close those eyes. Or actually, no, you might not want to close your eyes because you don't want to slip either. I don't want that for you. But you're going to be thinking of things like, I release all energy that no longer serves me. I invite in light, love, and peace. So with your bath, you can include things like sea salt for purification, muscle relaxation, a few drops of your essential oils. Lavender, as I said, is my favorite, but please have a look at what carrier oils you need to use with them and stuff. I don't want you burning your skin with just one essential oil. Definitely look into that aromatherapy side of that before you kind of just go splashing in anything. Herbs and flowers, so rosemary, lavender again, rose petals, so that's nice and romantic for yourself, for your body. A white candle is always so beautiful for purifying, so crystals nearby, even with the white candle, would be really beautiful, like a clear quartz or a rose quartz. Just make sure they're water safe. So you probably don't want a nice old big cluster. You want something that is more smoother in case something does happen and it falls into the water. Even soft sounds is beautiful. So high frequency music, even some singing bowls or humming with your bath. I honestly just want to go jump into a bath right now as I'm talking about it. As you soak, visualize that energy. Visualize your energy field being gently cleansed. Call in your guides or ancestors if it feels right. Breathe deep. Let go. Air dry if possible after you jump out of that bath, or don't jump out, but when you slowly get out of that bath, air dry and then moisturize like you're sealing in your fresh, purified energy. Now, one thing we often forget in spiritual cleansing is our environment, our space around us, your home, your workstation, your space. It holds energy too. Sometimes the most powerful cleanse starts by just simply decluttering, letting go of items you no longer need, just clearing off your altar, opening a window, wiping down your desk. It shifts energy. You can smudge your home, use sound, or even just clean with intention. Say a prayer, so say out loud, play music, open the curtains. So all of these things that we said that are so important to you and your field is super important for your space around you as well. So bring light back into your space. I'm a big one on having to not have light, especially during the day on, so switching off all those lights. I do not switch on a light in my home, especially during the day. When you have blinds, you can lift them up and bring in that sun soak. When your space feels clear, your body and your spirit can breathe deeper. So we don't want to be doing all this beautiful cleansing on ourselves and then walk into clutter and chaos. There are so many ways to spiritually cleanse, and I'd love to know what your favorite method is. So I can do a full thing on your environment as well. So you can, one of the biggest ones, you can smudge your space, your area, just like I said, to do it on yourself. Do it on your home as well, but remembering those intentions, those focuses. I also, when I don't want to do smoke, or if I'm just doing it quickly after a big house clean, one of those really nice big deep house cleans, I spritz. So I actually have some white sage energy spritz. That's completely fine too, and just spritz it around. So just do a nice spray bottle and make a concoction with all of those essential oils that will be purifying, and just do a nice spray around, like a room freshener, a room spray. That would be amazing as well. So there's so many other ways to talk about cleansing and clearing that energy around you as well. Even your car. So I do things like after a big trip and things, and after knowing that I have a few people come in and out of my car, I do it as well, because the thing is that I want to be cleansing, I want to be protecting, cleansing, and grounding. And God, Nicole, you can definitely tell it's almost the end of the episode. I want to be doing that to my surroundings, my people, my family, and me all at the same time, really, as well. And it's super important for me to even use these practices and get my partner and my child to be doing it as well. So it's kind of, we're all feeling cleansed, we're all feeling nice and grounded and protected and all of the things as well. Okay. But I don't want to just squeeze in how to cleanse your home and your environment. Like, kind of just pick up ideas from what I said, especially about the smoke cleansing around yourself. Add that into how you can do that at your home and at your house as well. Definitely open up those windows. But I can do a full episode. God, I've got so many episodes to work through, and I'm just so excited. I can do one about just your home and just about your environment. I've done quite a few home cleansers or home smoke smudgings, and the payoff has been absolutely beautiful. Especially, they're really great to do it, after someone leaves the home. So, if there has been an unfortunate breakup or something within the house, or if you just want that newness about it, especially if you're just starting a new job, starting a new career. There's so many reasons and importance, really, of cleansing your home as well. But I do want to do a full episode on cleansing your home, your space, and your car as well, because I do want to do backstories about the payoffs of when I've done home cleansings for people, and just how just how beneficial it really has been as well. So, as I said, there are so many ways to spiritually cleanse, and I'd love to know what your favorite methods are as well. Or even if you want to let me know your favorite on your home, your environment for that next episode. So whether it just was mentioned here or something super unique to you, feel free to message me. I love when you guys reach out. It's just so much fun. It's like I'm getting new friends. And tag me also. I love the tags and the shares on socials. That just brightened up my day. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Cleansing is something that we should do. It's something we need to do. So we need to get it done, guys. It's not about being perfect either. So there's no full rule book. It's about feeling more. It's about how you feel. Let it be gentle. Let it be loving. Let it support you to return home. So it's this spiritual care. So it's not just that self-care, it's spiritual care. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This is the wrap-up of our spiritual hygiene session. Yes, there could have been so much more I could speak about, but hey, I just want to keep it light and fresh, because I do have a tendency to ramble. If this episode supported you, I'd love if you want to also share it with any of your friends, or leave a kind review, whatever you want to do. That would be amazing. And remember, your spirit team is with you. I can't wait to talk about them further. Even if you don't feel them around, even if you're just beginning your journey, They're always close by. You're never alone. And before we go, I want to leave you 2 questions, and you can do these as journal prompts or just whilst you're sitting having a cuppa. But I just want you guys just to think, what energy am I ready to release right now? How do I feel when I'm fully in my own clear, radiant energy? Let those guide your reflections, your practice, and just return to yourself. So until next time, keep shining, keep cleansing, and keep coming home to you. Hey, my Broken Hill loves, or those of you that will be in Broken Hill August 31st, I have an exciting workshop, in-person workshop. It's called Whispers of the Soul Workshop. It's an immersive workshop on trusting your intuition and listening to your soul's guidance. So it's a deep, intimate journey into listening to your soul's guidance through the sacred practices of oracle cards and intuitive journaling. This is something that I started with and that I still adapt to my spiritual practices each day. So we could do guiding with oracle cards, exploration of connecting to your soul's messages, deep intuitive journaling to unlock your inner wisdom, a safe, intimate space to explore self-trust and soul connection. So being able to be with those like-minded people always helps within your path as well. So again, if you are in little old Broken Hill, Saturday 31st of August, come along. It's going to be so much fun. And unfortunately, if you're not in Broken Hill, let's connect online. Have a look at my services, having a look onto my website. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to message me, to email me, to contact me. Thank you for being here with me on Sparked, a journey of soul and spirit. Before we close, I want to acknowledge the Willakali peoples, the traditional custodians of the land in which I live and work. I pay my deepest respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people listening today. If this episode sparks something within you, I'd love for you to follow along. Share it with someone who needs it, and stay connected as we journey deeper into soul. You can hop over to my website, nickysoulguidance.com, for more details, offerings, and a space to connect with me directly if you have any inquiries, or want to explore this path further. Until next time, trust your soul, follow the spark, and honour your heart.